we need to be find out how to configure the network service to start at a boot time. What is the meaning of the start a service at the boot time? In a previous sessions, when we were discussing about the managing services, in a managing services we have discussed how to start a service, how to check the status of the service, and how to enable the service and disable the service. So in that case, we have run this enable command to enable any service at the time of the boot. Like the systemctl command is used here, systemctl to manage these things or manage the service, stop the service, start the service, check the status, and much more. So here is the one a service, but if you forget the service name, here, so you need to be run this command here. So this command will help you to list all the so she will run here this command sudo and this and grep disabled. So here you can find all the devices or the services are disabled. So first you need to be check here the service is NetworkManager is there. So I am going to be check here the enabled. So in a enabled service means all the services which are installed in your system and running. In this system, you need to be find out one service. This is as a network manager service. If by mistake, like you are restarting the computer and your network service got stopped and not working, so there is a possibilities you can find here, not enabled or the disabled. Disables, if you want to be disable the service, so you can simply run the systemctl and here you will run the disable and disable give the name of the service and service is network manage. What is the name of the service is where it is called network manager, I think network manager. Okay, so this is removed and disabled. So if you will check the status of this service while running this command status, and it will display the status, the command is active, the network manager service is active, but actually here you will check this is the disabled. In this case, if you are running the or rebooting the system, like I am going to reboot the system, so the network manager automatically will be stopped. Okay, so I am going to reboot -F, so it will take a fast and believe give the some response here. And here I am going to run the IP-ADDR. So state is down. If I am going to IP-ADDR sudo ifconfig enp 0s3 up. Again, when I am going to run here, so but it is not getting the IP address, no IP address here. If I am going to be keep the IP address, it will not work. Why? Because the service is not running. So if I am going to run here the sudo systemctl and the start, because first I am going to check the status of the network manager, and here it is disabled, inactive. So I am going to make it active, start the service. So again, if I will check the status, the service is active, but make sure it is not enabled. Means when the computer will restart, this service will be disabled again. So that is the reason we need to be enable this. And for enabling this service, you need to be do here the enable command here, enable the service, and here it is. Once the service will be enabled, so everything will be run, IP address is there. Without providing the IP address, everything is fine. Okay, now my system is working, and sometime you need to be install this network manager service if does not exist. Okay, this is all about we have covered basics of the networking, how to configure the IP address, how to change the host name, and then how to enable network service at the time of the boot the computer. So if you have any question related these topics, so please ask.